welcome. KD8 SLG.
Boy, I hope that's not going to happen all day. KD8 EPC.
Yeah, I hope the ringing in my ears stops before the net starts.
What was that?
I believe Giorgio Tsoukalos of Ancient Aliens would say it was aliens.
Everything's aliens if you think about it hard enough.
KEWVV. It sounds like a sound loop.
Yeah, somebody must be connected to two nodes that are connected to this or something. KD8 EPC.
All I know is a while back, a couple weeks ago, there was a problem exactly like this that kind of put off the net for a little couple of moments while we got it fixed.
Well, it sounds like whatever it is stopped for the moment, so there you go. Good to hear you out there, my friend. I've got to finish eating lunch before the net, so KD8 EPC is clear.
KE8WVV clear and listening.
RCWA8WKY.
This is KD8SLG. We'll be linking to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net, which will start at the top of the hour in a little under 2 minutes. Please stand by.
Just take a check in net case FQV. I'll be in and out.
Good afternoon and welcome to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. My name is Dustin. My call sign is KD8EPC and I will be net control for the first hour today. The Boredom Breaker Net meets every day at noon Central Time on the RCWA repeater, All-Star Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. This is a directed net. All traffic must pass through net control and all stations are welcome to check in. We'll take multiple of check-ins, so if you don't get in the first time, please stand by and wait for us to ask for more, and we'll get you when we can. We're linked in with Arkansas and Virginia, so we ask that you key for a couple of seconds before and after you transmit so we can hear everything you have to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. All right, not hearing any emergency or priority traffic. Stations waiting to check into the Boredom Breaker Net, please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, and your name and location.
Kilo, Echo 8, Whiskey Victor Victor, KE8WVV, Ethan in Manaway.
Hill, Claremore.
Kilo Delta 4, Yankee Victor Victor, Jeff here, Prince George County, Virginia.
Kilo, Quebec, form golf. Julia Delta, Lester and Hampton, Virginia. Kilo, Charlie 5, Romeo Bravo Golf, KC5, RPG, Shannon and Tulsa.
On Echolink.
All right, guys, I'm going to hold it up right there. Let me make sure I've got it. All right, we had a lot of pile-ups there. I missed a few of you. You'll have to come back in a second. I have KD5ENU. I have N5GLO. I have K8WVV. I have KD4YVV. I have W5DLJ. I have KC5RBG. I have KC8FQV. I have W3ETB. I have WB8CXO. And I have WA8KOC. There was a station with Juliet Delta in your call sign. Would you come back with your call, please?
Kilo Quebec 4 Golf Juliet Delta Hampton Lester, Virginia.
AFIJB, short time.
All right, let me hold it up right there. Thank you for coming back with your call there. And Matt, I've got you on the list. We'll get to you here shortly. All right, let's go back up to the top of the list here. And we're going to start with Matt real quick. AF5JB, take it away.
So I appreciate it. Good afternoon to you and everybody else on the net. It's clear skies and currently 94 degrees right now. It's going to be another hot day, so other than that, I'm doing all right. I have to go off work earlier. Now I'm on my way to get some lunch and all that. Stayed in town last weekend. Played some pretty cool arcade games at Dave Buster's and ate at the Hard Rock Casino there and had a cheeseburger there and I went home, had a beer and went to bed. That was on Saturday night. And just kind of took it easy on Sunday and I started Monday for a whole new week. So I was about halfway through the week and so we're halfway there. But other than that, I'll stop by and say hi to everyone and stay cool and hydrated and have a good, safe express work week and thanks for having me on and until next time. Up to 73, this is AFIJB, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Battle Day Control, and again, thank you so much for your time, 73. Battle Day Control.
All right, AF5JB. Well, Matt, sounds like you had yourself a good weekend there, and you stay cool and hydrated. It's definitely going to be warm all over the place. So we'll say 73 to you, and we'll catch you there later. We have a couple of more mobiles here to get, and then we'll get back to the top of the list. Let's go catch Fred now. WA8KOC, good afternoon.
Dustin, good afternoon to you and to Nick, manning the network there, and thank you very much for taking my check-in and getting me in here pretty quick. Just about ready to get destinated, but I did want to make sure I checked in with you folks. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're staying cool. Because, man, it's hot, and Friday is going to be miserable. Although not quite as miserable as those folks out in Tulsa have it. Man, 103, 105 degrees is like miserable, and there's probably very little chance for them to get any kind of reprieve. Anyway, I will look forward to talking to you guys tonight on the Beacon Net, and you take care of yourself and have a great net. Fantastic job as always, pal. We'll say 7-3 to you and everyone else here on the net. KD8 EPC for the Boredom Breakers Net, WA8KOC.
W8WKY.
All right there, Fred. Well, thanks for taking time out of your day to stop by and say hello to us. Yeah, all is well in the world here. It is a little warm. I was just out there a little bit ago grabbing some lunch, and yeah, definitely nicer here in the air conditioning where it's 65 degrees and nice and cool. So We'll say 73 to you for now, and we look forward to hearing you tonight on the Beacon Net. Let's go down to John now, KE8UIB. How are you?
Good afternoon, Dustin, everybody out there on the net. Always good here. Just want to chime in and say hello on this nice hot afternoon. And just working away here, checking in from Hartville, Ohio via Echo Link as I'm printing T-shirts. So with that, you guys know I love to live that $5 dream and nickel at a time. This is KUIB, back to net control, 7-3, y'all.
All right there, John. Well, thanks for stopping by during your busy day. You stay cool there and have fun printing those shirts. We'll say 73, and now let's go back up to the top, and let's talk to Gil, KD5ENU. How you doing?
I do fine. Just staying in on the cool side of the door. And wish we could get a break on this stuff, but if we get a break on it, it'll probably be raining. And I don't get out and get wet. But anyway, I thought I'd better check in and wish everybody a good, safe day. And stay on the cool side of the door. You don't have to get out, don't. Anyway, and stay hydrated and drink plenty of fluid. KD5ENU, back to net control.
All right there, Gil, KD5ENU. Well, thanks so much for joining us, and we're definitely staying on the cool side of the door. It's not as hot here as it is there, but it's going to be probably by Friday, so 73, stay hydrated, and we'll catch you down the log. Let's go to Bill now over in Texas, N5GLO. Good afternoon.
N5GLO to net. My phone didn't want to let me get back to Echo Link here. Anyway, good afternoon, everyone. It's N5GLO, Bill, and I'm glad to say howdy. Right now, we're still as hot as we've been being. We're a little bit cooler. We're not at 100 yet. We're only in the upper 80s where I'm sitting. But anyway, it's supposed to be a hot one. Other than that, just wanted to get in, get my chance to say howdy to everybody, and just hope everybody keeps themselves as safe as they can. N5GLO.
All right there, Bill. Well, we appreciate you stopping by today, and you definitely stay cool yourself, my friend. Sounds like it's going to be another hot one there, so you stay safe and hydrated, and hopefully we'll talk to you again there this evening. Let's talk to Ethan now, K8WVV. Good afternoon.
K8WVV. Well, I guess it's afternoon now. Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody, and just doing some stuff down here, kind of getting some things finished. Got some hanging racks up now. They were hanging on the wall in a place that they could not be used, which was behind a pile of wood for the winter, and now they're being used like they should be, and everything that was supposed to be on them is back up on them and cleaned up off the floor. My cousin here wants to say hello.
Hello. I'm going to be a future hand someday.
He's one of those comedians.
Yeah, I am.
Alright. And with that, I'll hand it back to Net. KE8WVV. 73, everybody.
All right. Well, Ethan, thanks for joining us, and we'll say hello to your cousin, and hope he does get his license there. And sounds like you've had a productive day there, so glad you did, and glad all is well with you. We'll say 73 to you for now, and get your cousin a study guide there so he can get his own license. We'll say 73 to you, my friend. Thanks again, and we'll catch you down the log. Let's go down now to KD4YVV. Jeff, how are you?
Doing good. I'm just sitting outside on the porch. It's about 88 degrees, but you can tell it's heat. You definitely tell it's heat. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and finish up here and listen for the rest of the day until y'all get off the Boredom Breaker Net. KD4 YVB back over net control.
Jeff, well, thanks for joining us. You enjoy your day and stay hydrated. We'll say 73 to you, and we'll catch you down the log. Let's go talk to Danny now, W5DLJ. Take it away.
Thank you, Dustin. I got 87 downtown where I am at, but nothing to do. I got stuff to do, but it's not going to happen. Thank you. Have a good week. Good weekend coming up. W5DLJ back net control.
All right, W5DLJ. Well, Danny, thanks for joining us, my friend. You stay cool today, and boy, that sounds a little bit warm. So we'll say 73 for now, and enjoy your day. KQ4GJD, Lester, how are you? One more time there for KQ4GJD. Are you out there? All right, nothing heard. Let's move on down the list. KC5, Real Big Guns. Shannon, how you doing?
Hello, Mr. Dustin, just Nick, KC5RBG. Just starting the day. Just woke up right before the net, and it's funny because I got my node connected to the WAWKY there, and I was listening to Nick make the announcement that they were fixing to connect, and I was like, oh, I better pay attention, and wake up and pay attention. But yeah, it was another late night for me. I think I finally got to sleep about 6:30 this morning. So I'm running on fumes. Mr. Kenyon's in the middle of playing some Call of Duty, and he's really good at that game, I'll tell you. People get really mad at him when he kills them. But I hope you have a great day. It's already hot here. Only a little afternoon, and my air conditioner already can't keep up, so I'm really going to hate to see what it's going to be like at about 5. You have a good one there, and we'll catch you later on down the log. This is Kilo Charlie 5, Real Big Guns, saying God bless in 73. Back to net control.
All right there, Shannon. Well, it's great to hear you out there, and I guess I should have got a hold of you. I was up till like 4:30 in the morning because I couldn't sleep, so I should have hollered and seen if you came back to me. We could have had another nice late night QSO. So there you go. You guys stay cool. You tell Kenyon that we said hello, and you guys have a great day, and hope the AC catches up, and we'll talk to you again there this evening. All right, let's go talk to Greg now, AI5HV. Greg, how are you this afternoon?
W8WKY.
This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor, Greg in Broken Arrow. I'm doing pretty good, Dustin. How about yourself?
I am staying on the cool side of the door, and that is okay with me.
Well, Roger. Roger that. It's pretty warm here in Broken Arrow for sure. The heat index is about 103, and we haven't got to the hot part of the day yet. So just very glad and thankful that I'm on the cool side of the door, and I'm really looking forward to the days keep counting down to my last day of work before retirement. I'm down to about 73 now work days remaining. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Well, it sounds like you're definitely keeping good track of the days there. According to my phone, we've got 84 degrees and sunny, but it's going to go up to 87 later, and then it's going to drop a little bit and rain, so fun times there. Yeah, Greg, congratulations on almost being retired there. That's got to be a wonderful feeling. I'm sure you're ready to take a little break and get to enjoy yourself a little bit. Back to you.
Most definitely. A lot of people at work they're expressing their concern about I'm going to get bored and not have anything to do. And I said, you haven't seen my to-do list. I said I got a bunch of ham radio related things that I've been kind of putting off because there's not enough hours in the day, and trying to help my wife with her doing her crafting stuff and trying to do that. So honest, I'm looking forward to it, and just pray for everybody else out there that has that day-to-day stuff. Hopefully things look up for them, and they can continue to be successful to a point where they can retire.
All right, let me make sure I've got it here.
Got it.
All right. Well, Greg, thanks for stopping in and joining us today. And they tell us that you're. I've been told that you're more busy once you retire than you ever were when you were working. So there you go. With that, I'm going to give it to you one more time to go ahead and clear, and then we've got to get down the list here because we've got a few more people patiently waiting. So back to you, my friend.
Yeah, roger that. I had some noise came in on the line, and I wasn't sure if that was somebody else trying to check in or what it was. But just want to say, Dustin, I appreciate you very much, you and Nick both, for all you do for amateur radio. Appreciate you running the net this hour. And just say blessings to you and blessings to everybody out there on the net. I'll let you get on down the list. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor. I'll be clear on your final.
All right there, Greg. Well, thanks so much for joining us, my friend. It's always a pleasure, and me and Nick are happy to be here for our hour of the Boredom Breaker Net every Wednesday. Yeah, that's something coming in on RF on our end. I'm really not sure what it is, but I guess we're going to try to investigate it later on. So 73, my friend, and you have yourself a great day. Let's jump over to Florida now and talk to WD8MIU. Maybe he's warm weather Wade today. I'm not sure. Go ahead, Wade.
Sound like me because I have laryngitis and have a summer cold. Any rate, WD8MIU, Seminole, Florida. It's 89 degrees here, so I guess that's still warm. And I hope you're hearing me okay. As usual, I gotta make sure I check in with my buddies on Wednesdays. At any rate, check. It's not COVID. It's just a cold. My throat's the weakest part of my body when I get colds. It always settles there. At any rate, I'm going to turn it back over to you and save my voice for later so I can check into the Beacon Net tonight. WD8MIU, back over to you, Dustin.
All right there, Wade. Well, thanks so much for joining us, and sorry you're feeling a little bit under the weather, I can definitely tell, but get yourself some rest today, maybe drink a hot toddy or two, and we'll catch you this evening again for the Beacon Net. We'll say 73 to you for now, and I want to go talk to WB8CXO. Mike, go ahead. All right there, Mike. Well, thanks for joining us, and that's definitely above my pay grade, so that's for other people, but it doesn't bother me as long as it doesn't stick around too long. And it's great to hear you out there, definitely staying cool today, and like I was saying on the blue screen earlier, if you need somebody to fly drones with you tomorrow, it's my day off, so I'll probably be available most of the day and evening. So I'll say 73 to you. Thanks again for streaming, and we'll catch you there down the log. All right, Mike was the bottom of the list there. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net, and I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now.
Whiskey Bravo 8, Victor Mike Whiskey, Jim in Barberton.
Check in, Kilo 5 India Echo Oscar, K5 IEO Michael Jonesboro.
Whiskey Delta 7 November, Matt in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Whiskey Delta 7 November.
Q8 Sarah Procto, sir. Martin Wadworth, in and out.
Kilo Echo 8 Tango Quebec Romeo, Keith in Uniontown, Ohio, KE8TQR.
Starpike.
KI5TA2 in the state of fusion.
All right, let me hold it up right there and tell you who I've got. I have WB8GMW Jim. I have K5IEO Michael. I have Whiskey Delta 7 November Matt. I have K8SFS Mark in and out. I have K8TQR Keith, and I have KI5TAQ Taco Tim. Who did I miss?
W8WKY.
Whiskey Victor 3 Kilo, Phil and Cal Fulton.
We didn't miss me, but you can check in November Tango 8 Delta Dave in Copley, NT8D.
Kilo Echo 4, Mike Hotel Echo, Scott in Ohio.
November 3, Mike Delta Charlie, N3 MDC, Michael in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
All right, guys, we got a nice list of check-ins there. Let me tell you who I picked up this time. I got WV3K, NT8D, KE4MHE, and N3MDC. Let's go back up to the top and talk to Jim, WB8VMW. Good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon. I happened to look up at the clock and had to rush in here and get everything started. I talked to Ray this morning, K5CFY. I want to make sure that Fred got him in out of the heat. Fred was busy catching grasshoppers for breakfast this morning, but I think when it starts getting warm, Fred will get Ray out of the sunshine. So, okay, well, maybe I'll get back in here a little later and see if Fred got Ray in the house on the cool side of the door. So, 7 trees, good net, and we'll be listening for a minute.
Kilo Mike 4, Kilo Z Victor, Mosley checking in.
All right, WB8VMW, Jim, it's great to hear you out there. There was another station I couldn't quite make you out, but stand by. I'll get to you here in a couple of minutes. Yeah, Jim, according to Ray, he got to the cool side of the door, but I'm sure he would be happy to talk to you on the second hour. And you never know, we could always use you and your stick to keep us in line. So, Jim, we'll say 73 for now. Have a great day, and we'll catch you there down the log. K5IEO, Michael, how you doing today?
Well, I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking, Dustin. Hello, Nick. It's good to have you two guys out there today. It is 90 degrees and sunny and very warm over here in Jonesboro today. Other than that, not a thing going on. Just got to pay a few bills this afternoon and get that out of the way. Otherwise, I'm going to stay on the cold side of the door and hope and pray I don't have to go out in it. Back to you, Dustin, K5IEO at Net Control.
All right there, Michael, K5IEO. It's great to hear you out there today, my friend, as always, and definitely stay cool. And bills are no fun, but that's life for you. So we'll say 73 to you for now, and we'll catch you down the log. Let's go now to WD7N. Matt, how are you?
WD7N in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Well, if I was doing any better, I wouldn't be on this planet. I'm doing pretty good today. It's 92 degrees, about 50% humidity, which means we've got a heat index of 99 degrees. That will change. It will definitely go up before the sun goes down. So, and let's see, what am I doing? Oh, I went over to Ponca City, found a nice, really nice used dish. I'm trying to put an Arden mesh network together. I'm a little slow to getting all this stuff put up, but trying to get an Arden mesh network put together up here. And then see what else. I went over and had a source here that was getting rid of a bunch of batteries, so I picked up about 14 nice batteries as backups and for various things, and I'm going to test them out and see, make sure they're still good. And let's see what else. Other than that, just trying to stay cool. I've got the fan going in my radio room, and it's nice in here, so I think maybe that's where I'm going to stay. Y'all take care. God bless. Have a great day. Thanks for your net control operations there, partner. WD7N Matt in Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
All right, WAD7N, Matt, well, thanks so much for joining us. It sounds like you've got a whole slew of projects, and you know what they say, slow and steady wins the race, so best of luck with that, and nice score on the batteries there, so you stay cool, my friend. Great to hear you out there, and we'll catch you down the log. We'll say 73, and we're going to move on down to Keith now. KE8TQR, how are you?
KD8EPC, KE8TQR. Good afternoon, Dustin. Thanks for getting my check-in in here. I know Nick got me in there, so I'm doing good. I'm doing very well, and I hope you are as well, and everyone else on this fine net. Hope you're all doing good. It's hot here in Northeast Ohio. I'm not comparing it to any place else. It's just hot. Anyway, yeah, I was out mowing the lawn. Used the John Deere for the bigger part of the lawn and did the trim with the walk behind it. I've worked up a sweat, thought I'd come down here where it's nice and cool in my shack, which is in the basement, so it's always a nice 60-some degrees. Anyway, I do have a question, and it's been nagging at me a little bit, Dustin, and hopefully you can answer it. And with this net being that it changes net control operator at the second part of the hour, and if I want to talk to Ray, is it radio etiquette, I guess the question, do I check in or is a recheck acceptable? So anyway, that's my question. Just wanted to get it out of my head. So I'll send this back to Net Control and you, Dustin. KD8EPC, this is KE8TQR. Telling everyone be careful out there, and 73.
Well, Keith, they welcome rechecks for every hour there, and they'll gladly put you back down on the log there, and you just got to throw your call sign out. You can say recheck if you want to, but you don't have to. Ray will still put you on the log there, and like I said, they welcome everybody rechecking on the second hour and saying hello to the next net controller. That's the really cool thing about this net. Even if you've already checked in and talked to the one net controller, you can come back the next hour and talk to the next one. So definitely come back. Ray would appreciate you saying hello to him, I'm sure. So, Keith, you stay cool there. I got to call my mower guy. My lawn's starting to get long, and he hasn't been here in a few days. So, there you go. We'll say 73 for now, my friend. I hope that answered your question, and we'll talk to you there later. KI5TAQ. Tim, take it away.
Good afternoon, everybody on the net. This is KI5TAQ. I know I've heard some very good sound advice today, and just keep to it. I'm going to be heading off to the playground pretty soon, and yes, I'm going to take that advice with me and stay on the cool side of the doors. I know that there's plenty of people out there who will sit there and wonder what else can be done. Think smart, think cool, and also don't overexert yourself, because someone would say, is there a difference between heat stroke and heat exhaustion? Almost no difference. But it can happen. So with that said, we don't want to see anybody go to the hospital because of a heat stroke or heat exhaustion. With that said, I'll say 7 3s and send it back to you, Nick. This is KI5TAQ.
W8WKY.
All right there, Tim. Well, thanks for stopping by and joining us, and definitely stay on the cool side of the door. And if you see Alan over there at the playground, you make sure you give him a hard time for us. We'll say 73 to you for now, and that brings me down to my good friend Phil. WV3K, how are you?
APC, Whiskey Victor 3 Kilo. Hello, Dustin. It's good talking to you. Been a while since I've been able to strike a chord here on getting in the net, but other things to take priority. So anyway, it is very warm today, and it's been forecasted, so needn't say any more about that. anyway, the wife's out running the tractor and cutting the yard. I helped her get set up so she could do that, and she's going about it pretty well. Everything here at the homestead is kind of status quo for the time, and I'm Rusty just got had community surgical come in here and check out my O2 equipment. So it's been kind of a restful day, and yeah, the air conditioners, thank goodness for them. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and return it back to you. I hope Nick is our buddy Nick is doing real well. I sure miss seeing both of you and Nick, and I hope that he is in good convalescence mode and will get much better. So with that, I'm going to return it back to you, Dustin, and God bless you and all those that are listening and participating. And you be good to yourself, Nick, if you're listening, and much love to send out to all your beloved. WV3K will be clear, and back over to net control.
All right there, Phil. Well, it's great to hear you out there today, and I'm glad you were able to come in and say hello to us. We appreciate you stopping by the Boredom Breaker Net, and I certainly miss hearing you on the air. So we'll try to get together here soon one of these days, probably when it's not quite so hot. So, Phil, you have a great day. We'll say 73, and you hang in there, and hopefully we'll hear you again this evening. Let's go down to NT8D. Dave, how you doing? NT8D, Dave, are you still with us? All right, nothing heard there. Let's go down to KE4MHE. Scott, how you doing?
I'm so well, I got to sit on my hands and keep from waving at everybody. And everybody talk about the heat, but I'll take it over the snow any day. I guess the real deal up here, I'm up here, I get the field over 100. But rebuilt the air conditioner in my truck last year. Got an air conditioner. Thank you for what you do. It was a pleasure to listen to that. And yeah, for one of my everybody, have a great day. K4 in Ohio Turnpike.
All right there, Scott. Well, KE4MHE, we certainly appreciate you stopping by there, and I'm glad that you got good air conditioner in that rig there. That's definitely an important thing, and we'll give a hand to the north and east and say hello to you there on the turnpike, and you travel safe out there and come back and visit us when you can. We'll say 73 to you for now, and that brings me down to Michael, N3MDC. Take it away.
Good afternoon there, Dustin. I'm just finishing up my lunch, and I'm getting ready to take a look out in a little while. But, Dustin, I now get up before the crows. I got up around, I got up at 7 a.m. this morning to walk Luca. I now get up really early to walk him because it gets hot really, really quick in the afternoon. I'm getting ready to go take him out and get some chores done. You know, Mom going to have some chicken on a salad tonight for dinner, I think, because I just went to the fresh market yesterday. They have their shucking chicken on sale at a Tuesday, so I usually go on Tuesday to get some chicken there usually once in a while, but that's what I have for dinner tonight. But this weekend I'm heading up to Hickory, North Carolina to meet my aunt from Marion for lunch. She's going to get some vegetables from her farmer's market that's right near her house. We're going to meet her for lunch the weekend. I'm back to bike riding with my brother again. I haven't done that in a long time. I haven't done that in a while because of what's going on with my mom with her having those gallstones. So I'm back to riding with him. We'll probably go next weekend, depending on how the weather is. So hopefully I'll get to go bike riding next weekend. We biked Salem Greenway near my sister's house last time we went. We'll probably bike a new trail next time. But with that, Dustin, I'll let you check here on the net. And I saw that some of the Amazon you had checked in on the net had some email address. I'll probably send them emails tonight, invite them on my net Monday night. So that, Dustin, I'm going to take Luke out and get my chores done. Have a good week. Get 3 to 6.
All right there, Michael. Well, thanks for joining us, and nothing wrong with being an early riser and getting the dog out before it gets hot. I've been putting mine out on the lead during the afternoon when she needs to go out, so I don't have to take her for an extra walk. So there you go. Lots of good things happening for you, so you enjoy them. We'll say 73, and we'll catch you down the log. Let's go back up the list here and talk to W3ETB. Eddie, good afternoon.
Hi, Dustin. I'm back in the cool side of the door now. I tell you, I was actually at Midas, and it was warm in their store. Cooler outside, actually. They had a bench, and it was kind of shady, so temperature was fluctuating between 84 to 87 to 86. It kept going up, kept going down, and I walked up the street to a Wendy's. I thought maybe it might be cooler in there. And actually, it was much hotter in there. I was going to sit in there and join in on the net. And I said, no, I'm getting out of here. So got back down to Midas, and they finished up on the brakes for the daughter's car. So I came on home, and now I'm here, and it is much cooler in my house. So I'm staying in for the rest of the day. Take care there, Dustin, and I'll be trying to join in on the Beacon Net tonight. So W3ETB, back to net.
All right there, Eddie. Well, I'm glad you got to the cool side of the door. Yeah, that definitely doesn't sound so good being out in the heat. So you definitely stay in and stay cool today. That's what we're doing here. It's 65 degrees inside the house here today, and I think I'm going to keep it that way. I have to go this afternoon for a little bit, but that won't be so bad. So, Eddie, looking forward to hearing you tonight. We'll say 73T, and we'll catch you there down the log. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm at the bottom of the list, and I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now.
Yes, Kilo 4, India Tango, Quebec, K4ITQ, Bend, Northern Chesterfield, Virginia. Top of the afternoon, Dustin.
Kilo Delta 5, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra.
Echo Charlie, the name is Gene Golf Echo November Echo. Whiskey 4 REC.
W8WK.
5 CFY. Kilo 5 Charlie Foxtrot Yankee. Ray in Tulsa.
Kilo Echo 8, FlexRadio Mike
Gosco.
Joe from North
Carolina. Good afternoon.
All right, folks, let me hold it up right there real quick. The Kilo Echo 8 station, come back with your call, please.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Sierra Mike. Joe from North Canton.
All right, thank you, Joe. My logger got you. I missed you. Then there was another one after that. Would that other station come back?
Whiskey 4 Romeo Echo Charlie. Whiskey 4 Romeo Echo Charlie.
All right, Gene, I got you in there already. We'll try again here. There was another one I missed after that. I think it was a Kilo Quebec 4. Was there a Kilo Quebec 4 station in there?
Kilo Quebec 4, Golf Whiskey Oscar, William in Wake Forest, North Carolina.
All right, thank you, William. Let's take this list we've got here, and then we'll come back to the top and take some more in just a minute. Let's start with Ben, K4ITQ. Good afternoon.
Top of the afternoon, Dustin. It's hot and humid here. It's 90 degrees and very humid. We were just outside for a little bit and was glad to get back on the cool side of the wall. Hope things are well with you, Dustin, and we missed you a couple weeks, but we're sorry about that. Life's got in the way a little bit, and but we sorry we missed you, and we were glad we were able to get in here today. Hello to everybody that's checked in, and everybody stay cool and stay on the cool side of the wall, and Dustin, we'll hopefully look forward to next week. I don't know what Wednesdays are doing here lately, but it seems like there's something in the way at 1 o'clock on Wednesday. So, Dustin, be safe, stay cool, and we look forward to next time. K4ITQ, Ben, Northern Chesterfield, Virginia, back to net.
All right there, Ben. Well, all is well in the world here, and no worries. Life comes before radio, so we understand you're not making it every week, but it certainly is great to hear you out there today. We've got 85, kind of misty and sunny out there, so there you go. Warm, and I'm on the cool side of the door, too, so I plan to stay that way. So, Ben, it's great to hear you. Thanks again for joining me today. It's always a pleasure. We'll say 73, and that brings me down to Grant, 85 AFS. Good afternoon.
Had to wait for ID to get out there. KDADPC, KD5AFS. Good afternoon, Dustin, and howdy to Nick on the keyboard. Nick's looking pretty good for a left-handed guy. Getting them in there pretty fast. Other than that, not much going on here, Dustin. My landscaping guys just left for today. The guy at the nursery said they'll probably knock off sometime between 12 and 1 to get out of the heat. So I don't want them there. They'll be back in the morning. They got the old retaining wall ripped out, and I guess they'll start working on the new one tomorrow, but not sure how long it's going to take. But anyhow, other than that, I'm sitting in my desk chair with ice back on the base of my spine. I've had this before. It rears its ugly head every once in a while, but my back gets sore. So had a hard time on a chair bending over this morning, but ice is your friend. It'll do wonders. Generally, I ice it a few times and it goes away. So we're not doing too bad out here. 97 degrees. We hit 102 yesterday, so I'll be staying on the cool side of the door the rest of the day for sure. I'll send it back to you. Got a good list behind me, so I'll let you get on with it. Have a great one, everybody. Stay safe in the heat. KD5 AFS. Back to net.
KD5 AFS. Well, Grant, I'm sorry your back is hurting. I feel your pain. I've currently got a herniated disc and a pinched sciatic nerve, so ice is definitely your friend. So you take it easy there, and good luck getting the rest of your work done. It sounds like they've got quite the project, and definitely don't blame them for knocking off early in this kind of heat. So we'll say 73 to you for now. Have a great day and stay on the cool side of the door. Let's go back over to Virginia now and talk to W4REC. Gene, how are you?
This is W4REC. I'm mobile down at a local hospital, and a girl just come in to call me to take me in the room to see the doctor. And we're in Covington, Virginia, the western part of the the state here on Interstate 64. I will say 73 and catch up y'all tomorrow. W4REC.
All right there, Gene. Well, thanks for joining us, and I'm sorry if I would have known you were mobile, I would have got to you a lot sooner there. So thanks for taking time out of your day to say hi to us. Hope everything goes well at the doctor for you, and we'll catch you there down the log. Let's go talk to Ray now, K5CFY. He's the net control the next hour. Ray, go ahead.
EPC and the net. This is K5CFY. Well, thank you there, Mr. Dustin. Great job there, and thanks to Lefty there on the keyboard. I'd like to thank you guys for doing that, and thank the Silver Creek Amateur Radio Club for hooking up to us for 2 hours on Wednesday. We always look forward to that, and that is my other club up there. So anyway, I'll be ready to go at the top of the hour. Get all the check-ins you can there, and don't worry about going overtime. We'll catch you later there, Dustin. 73 K5CFY.
All right there, Ray. Well, thanks for joining us, and you're sounding excellent, so we look forward to having you on the next hour. And yes, you are a club member, so one of these times we might just have to weasel you into doing a club net or something. So there you go. We'll say 73 to you for now, and we'll look for you here at the top of the hour. Let's see. Let's go to K8YSM. Joe, how are you? K8YSM. Joe, are you there?
Sorry, it didn't register on the transmit button. I'm on Echo Link. Not doing too bad today. The last couple weeks I've had some series of unfortunate events, but I'm hoping things will turn around. I applied for a job yesterday, and I won't find out until tomorrow if I get it. I'm really, really hoping I get it, so if you could send me some good vibes on getting that job. Also, I hope everybody's staying hydrated and taking care of themselves, and that's going to be over and out for me.
W8WKY.
All right there, Joe. Well, we'll send good vibes, and we'll be thinking about you, and I hope things work out with that new job. But sorry about the series of unfortunate events. That's definitely no good there. So things will look up soon, my friend. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll say 73 and have yourself a great afternoon. Let's go down to KQ4GWO. William, how are you?
Thank you, Net Control. I'm doing pretty good around North Carolina. Man, I got real smart today. I got up this morning about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I went outside. I worked on my 2 bikes. Went to the store. Got me a 6-pack. I'm back in the shack now, man, with the air conditioner on. And it's about 99 degrees here in Wake Forest, North Carolina. So I'm back in the shack. That's cooling out now. Listen to you guys, no doubt about it. Thank you once again, Net Controller. KQ4GW0, William in beautiful Wake Forest, North Carolina. I'm back up clear.
Thanks so much for joining us today, and I'll tell you what, you have a cold one for me, too. That sounds pretty darn good. So we'll say 73 to you for now. Thanks for stopping by, and hope to hear you again there down the log real soon. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm at the bottom of the list. I've got plenty of time and plenty of lines to fill. Stations waiting to check in. Please call now.
TAD recheck.
November 8, X-Ray, Lima, Quebec, Lenny, Huron City. What do you say, Dustin? Good afternoon, buddy.
This is UOX 08, Yankee Papa Yankee. This is YPY, Henry, Kent, Ohio. Hi, Dustin.
Number 5, Tango Delta Alpha.
All right, let me hold it up right there. I have a recheck from NT8D. I have an 8XLQ Lenny. I have K8YPY Henry. And that last one, would you come back one more time with your call phonetically? I missed the whole first half of it.
November 5, Tango Delta Alpha.
Ah, there it is, Rex. I knew I recognized the call. We had a W5 TDA, and that was something totally different. So thank you so much. All right, we'll be right back to you. Let's go back and talk to Dave real quick. NT8D, good afternoon.
Hey, good there, Dustin, and to Nick, everybody on the net, all the listeners. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's the middle of the week. It's hot. I'm taking breaks very often. It's about 87 degrees here in Copley, Ohio. I've got the mizzen sail rigged, and I'm going to start working on the main. So we got a lot. We got some stuff accomplished. Thought maybe it'd be easy to get them all done, but I knew I was fooling myself. But the mizzen is rigged. I'm getting ready to rig the main. Apparently, I cannot get into the repeater on the HT out in the front yard. I can hear and listen, but you couldn't hear me get back to you there, so that's why you didn't pick me up there, Dustin. So taking a break, cooling off, refreshing, and heard the break, thought I'd jump back in and say hello. Very best to everybody, and you guys have a great afternoon. Back to net control, NT8D.
All right there, Dave. Well, we're glad you made it back in there. I was wondering what happened to you, but that definitely makes sense. Sometimes you can hear a little better than you can transmit on those HTs. So best of luck getting your sails together today. Definitely stay cool and hydrated, and we'll say 73 to you for now, my friend. Let's go talk to Lenny now, N8XLQ in Huron City. Take it away.
Hi, Dustin. Lenny, N8XLQ, Huron City. Yeah, man, it's just like really hot outside, so I'm not outside doing outside radio stuff anymore. I did get a bunch of stuff done earlier. You know, we were playing around with the net this morning because it was nice out then. So I actually took my park rig antenna down, got it ready to go. So that happened, and basically, what else happened today? Yeah, I'm just changing things up. Got a couple of radios I got to go and back to Mother Yezu and get looked at, and I'm just getting ready for that. I got to send them off at the beginning of the month. So, yeah, that's what's going on over here. Pretty boring, actually. Yeah, it's so hot outside. I just like basement's so much nicer. All right, man. So that's what's happening over here in Lenny's world. This is N8XLQ, Lenny, Huron City, EN281 for those of you that favor HF. And, yeah, I get out there a lot. So give me a call, hang out, and do stuff with radio neighbors. There you go. Dustin, it's good to hear your voice every time, buddy. Take care. Awesome net today. And we'll talk to you in a little while. Be good.
All right there, Lenny. Well, it's great to hear you out there. And, yeah, we'll jump up to the polka machine after we stretch our legs after the net, and we'll come say hello to you because That's what we're doing today, too, is staying in. I slept in entirely too late to make the net this morning. Actually, I completely forgot about it until you just mentioned it. So I'll have to make sure to get there next Wednesday for sure. But yeah, you stay cool in the basement there, Lenny. Great to hear you, and we'll be talking to you again there later. Let's go over to Henry now, K8YPY in Kent. How are you? All right, Henry, I didn't make out a thing you said there. Your signal is just too weak. We're going to have to find you an external antenna or something there, my friend. So I got you on the list. Thanks for stopping by, and you can feel free to try to check in on the second hour if you can find a little better spot and hold the repeater there. So 73, Henry, thanks again, and have a great day. N5, TDA, Rex, how are you?
This is N5 TDA. Good afternoon to the net. Yeah, I've been better. I've been in and out of the hospital for a little while now, and things seem to be getting better now, so that way. This is N5 TDA. Back to that.
All right, well, Rex, I'm glad to hear that things are improving for you now. It's been a long time since I've heard you on the net, so it's certainly great to hear you out there today. So you take care of yourself, stay cool, and I hope to hear you again there real soon. I'll say 73 to you for now, and that brings me to the bottom of the list, and I've run over my time here, so I'm looking for K5CFY. Ray, are you ready to take the helm?
W8WKY.
88 EPC in the net, K5CFY. Yes, sir, I am here, Mr. Dustin, ready to go. Thanks for a great net there, you and Dick, and we'll look forward to catching you tonight on the Beacon net. So thanks very much.
Thank you so much for having us. We certainly appreciate you giving us the first hour Wednesday. We have a lot of fun doing it, and thank you for everything you do for the radio community and all the nets and things you run there. And thanks to everybody that checked in with me this hour. We couldn't do it without all the check-ins, and we certainly appreciate each and every one of you. So with that, this is KD8EPC. I'm going to say 73. I'm going to be clear, and I'm turning net control over to K5CFY. Have a great net, Ray. Get lots of check-ins.
All righty, Mr. Dustin. Again, we definitely appreciate it. You and all of the people from the SARA Club and all the people from Ohio and man from everywhere. It's always fun to do these nets and with all the different people and get to talk to everybody all over the United States and the world. So this is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. My call is K5CFY. That's Kilo 5 Charlie Foxtrot Yankee. And I'll be the net control for the next portion of the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. So if you would like to check into the net or recheck, come with your call sign and name, please.
Kilo's got the 5 Echo November uniform. KD5 ENU. Gil, Claremore, recheck.
Mr. Gill in there, KD5ENU. There may have been a double that I did not catch, but there was some kind of weird sounds in there, so I think there might have been a double. Who else was in there?
W5ZWH, that's Whiskey 5 Bravo Whiskey Hotel. Bill from Claremore, and I'm mobile.
and Whiskey Bravo 8, Victor, Mike Whiskey.
Bill, we got you in there, W5BWH, and you're mobile, so we'll go ahead and pick you up. And Gil, we'll get you next there. So, Miss Bill, W5BWH, welcome to that. And how's your afternoon going?
Well, Ray, it's going well. It's nice and warm here, and I've been doing some rat killing, and just thought I'd check in and see how everyone else is doing. Appreciate you running the net this hour. I don't have a whole lot to say other than if you're not used to working out in this heat, be very careful because it'll do you in. Other than that, again, thanks for all that you do. And with that, I'll say 73 to everybody. This is W5BWH, and I'll be clear with net control.
Appreciate you checking in there with us, and you have a good afternoon. Stay cool. All right, we got Mr. Gill next, KD5ENU, and then we got Jim from Ohio, WB8VMW. Gill, you're next. Go right ahead.
Thank you. Just finished lunch and getting ready to take a nap. But anyway, I want to remind everybody that the 220 All-Star Net tonight at 8 o'clock, which will be tonight, will be hosted by Miss Faye. She will be the net controller, and she loves to talk. And she'll tell you she loves to talk. So anyway, that's all I have. Stay on the cool side of the door, everybody. KD5, ENU, back to net control.
To you. Next up is Mr. Jim, my good friend from the Barometer Net, Whiskey Bravo 8, Victor Mike Whiskey. Jim, good to hear you in there. Thanks for hanging in there and checking in on my hour. I definitely appreciate hearing from you.
Well, it was my pleasure, Ray, and I'm glad that Fred got his breakfast of grasshoppers and was smart enough to take you back in the house before the sun come up and roasted your upstairs there. So, yeah, it was a pleasure to hang around here, listen to all the chit-chat, and I hope we hear you again in the morning. So, good job, Ray, and give Fred a scratch behind the ears, and we'll catch you tomorrow morning, the good Lord willing. WB8VMW, back to net.
Jim, well, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Makes my day, get it started off right, and always good to talk to you. And everybody that checks in on the Barometer Net, I heard Lenny in there, and I haven't heard the Mark in there. I don't know what he's doing. But anyway, it's good to hear everybody that's on the Barometer Net come over here, and all the guys up there in Ohio that comes down and checks in. We definitely appreciate it. And we'll say 73 to you there, Jim. And I know you're not having bacon-flavored oatmeal for lunch, but anyway, we'll catch you later. 73, my friend. This is Ray, K5CFY, with the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. We're at the bottom of the list looking for additional check-ins.
This is KG8YPY with a recheck.
Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB John.
In there, we got Henry back in there. I think that was him, Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Papa Yankee, and Kilo Echo 8 URB URB. All right, let's go talk to Henry there, a new hand that is really doing good. Henry, welcome to my hour. Thanks for checking in. What happened there, Henry? I heard you fine when you checked in with Dustin there, but anyway, don't know what happened, but I did not hear you at all on that. You want to try it again? I think I may have got this down wrong. Kilo Echo 8 URB or something on that order. Come on back.
K5CFY, this is KE8 UIB, John.
All right, John, sorry about that, and I was trying to multitask, and my fat fingers typed it in wrong, but good to hear you there, John. Go right ahead.
W8WKY.
Good afternoon, Ray. Everybody out on the net. Just want to check in on your hour and say hello to you there in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and always a privilege, and hey, I idolize all you net guys. I'm sure it is not easy trying to get everybody in, trying to write down call signs correctly or type them in correctly. That would be one of my biggest fears, that's for sure. So I definitely idolize you guys on that. But I just wanted to chime in, say good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to get back to work here and get these T-shirts printed. With that, this is KE8UIB 73, y'all.
John, definitely appreciate you checking in there with us, and you have a good afternoon, and come back anytime you can. We'll probably hear you tonight on the BT Net. This is Ray, K5CFY, and we're looking for additional check-ins. If you'd like to check into the net, please call now.
Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie, Fred in Akron.
November 8, Fox Tango Juliet, Mobile in Ohio.
November 8, X-Ray Lima, Quebec, Lenny, Huron City. Checking in. How you doing, Ray?
There, I got Jim in there, November 8, Fox Tango Juliet, and I got Lenny, November 8, X-Ray Lima, Quebec. I think there was another station there. Try it again.
WA8KOC, Fred in Akron.
All right, let's go talk to Jim there. Mobile, November 8, Fox Tango Juliet. Welcome to the net. Go ahead.
This is November 8, Fox Tango Juliet Mobile on the farm in the barn right here in the first floor Corn Crib Studio Mobile. Anyway, hi Ray. Last couple times I checked in, I wasn't getting the beep right, I think, and my audio wasn't there. So anyway, I thought roll down the road here and I heard you in there, and thought I'd better say good evening and good afternoon to you and all the listeners and everything. So nothing going on here. Getting ready to head to my VFW here for our Wednesday night meeting as usual, and that's about all I got. So, but I'm going to stop and have an ice cream cone on the way. So, say 73s to you. Nice to hear the net. N8FTJ Mobile.
Appreciate you checking in there with us, and you have a good day out there. Be careful in the mobile, and yeah, look forward to talking to you soon. Well, clear of November 8, Fox Tango Juliet. Let's go talk to Lenny, November 8, X-Ray Lima, Quebec. And good afternoon, Lenny. How are you doing?
I think that was 4.5 seconds, Ray. Doing good, buddy. I got inside, so it's nice and stuff. And, yeah, woke up this morning and you were in there, and I was like, you talk about your dog a lot. And I'm like, I'm a dog dude. Just like number 18 laying here next to me, this little Aussie. But you're like, and you called him Fred. And I'm like, that's perfect. And you refer to him, he's like a little man, you know, and it's like, I love that stuff, dude. I really am. I'm totally a dog person. So I thought I'd just let you know that I like to hear Fred stories and stuff like that in the morning. Helps me wake up. And it's, yeah, I was doing radio stuff earlier. I think I told everybody on that a little bit ago with Dustin, but now I'm in the basement now, man. It's cold. It's cooler down here. It's let's see, it says it's 65 degrees here. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I was running around outside doing stuff, and I started getting like, no, I can't believe it. I used to be able to stay out in this all day long. Now I can't. So, oh well, here I am down in the basement doing other things. I found a bunch of clothes I needed to wash and some of my shirts. I lost a bunch of weight, so I can like get my skinny guy shirts back out again and start going through them. Finally. Anyways, this is Lenny, N8XLQ, over here in Huron City, Huron, Ohio, EN Square 81, and I'm going to wave my hand back and hand the torch back to Ray and let y'all go about your day. Take care, you guys. N8XLQ 73s.
Good to hear you in there. Yeah, I heard you this morning, and yeah, Fred is a full-blood basset hound. He was a rescue dog. My neighbors next door moved off and left him. He was, I think, 6 weeks old, but anyway, he's full-blood basset hound, and I named him after Fred, and I went brain dead. He rode with Jerry Lee in the the Bandit. Yeah. Anyway, that's where he got his name at, and he's been a friend of mine. So we go everywhere. He likes to walk every morning, gets me up, and we'll get out there. All righty, 73 to you there, Lenny. Appreciate you checking in. And now let's go talk to Uncle Fred there, Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo, Oscar, Charlie. Fred, welcome to the net. Go ahead.
K5, CFY in the group from WAAKOC. Ray, it's great to talk to you again today. Hopefully the day's been good to you. I imagine it must be sweltering heat out there in Tulsa at the moment. It's nasty here. I think it's like 90 degrees here. Tomorrow's going to be a degree or two less, but Friday we're going to get up to like 95, 96, and that's going to be miserable. But that's okay. I'm in the house. I got to get out and pick up some dog dirt, and after that I'm just going to go ahead and do work indoors, clean the place up a little bit, do some laundry, probably start the dishwasher, and yeah, maybe pay some bills. So at any rate, I hope that you and Fred are behaving yourselves. Thanks a lot for taking my check-in. I appreciate it. I got to check in with Dustin and Nick last hour, and looking forward to the net this evening. Probably only the early check-in part, but I enjoyed talking to you folks. You take good care of yourself, Ray. We will look forward to talking to you soon. Always a pleasure, my friend. We'll say 7-3 for the moment. K5 CFY WA8KOC. 7-3 is the rest of the group as well.
All righty, Fred. Appreciate you checking in there with us, and good to hear you every day. I hear you a lot on the other net up there, the SARA Club net. But anyway, thanks for checking in with us, and have a good afternoon, and stay on the cool side for sure. This is Ray, K5CFY with the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. We're at the bottom of the list looking for additional check-ins.
Kilo, Delta 8 Echo Papa Charlie, KD8 EPC, Dustin and Medina.
Blink.
Kilo F8 Sheriff Ponto, sir. Martin Wadford, in and out.
Hey, let's hold it up right there. I got Dustin there, KD8 EPC. I got Lloyd, K5 OSB. I had Greg and a double. I got KI5 Hotel Victor, and I think there was somebody else in there with him. Was there another station?
F8 Sheriff Ponto, sir. Martin Wadford, Ohio. In and out.
Got you in there as in and out. Good to hear from you, Mark, and have a good afternoon. All right, let's go talk to Mr. Dustin there. KD8 EPC. Dustin, thanks for checking in.
Thanks for having us there, Ray, and I just couldn't help but come back in and tell everybody how good of a dog old Fred there is. I had the opportunity last year when we visited Oklahoma to take over Ray's shack for my hour of the net, and of course got to meet the family and old Fred there, and it was a good time there. So Ray, always enjoy hearing stories of Fred, and always enjoy hearing you in there in the morning. Sometimes I'm half asleep and listening to Jim and all y'all when you jump in there in the morning. So that's all I had for you. I'll say 73 and let you get down the list there. This is KD8 EPC, back to net control.
W8WKY.
Yes, well, it's definitely a lot of fun on the barometer net every morning. I definitely look forward to it. So anyway, Dustin, thanks for the recheck there. Yeah, we definitely enjoyed you and Russ and warm weather Wade.
All right, so today we're going to be doing our first flight with this, the DJI Avata. Now you probably already saw that I did a first impressions video, but this is going to be more for those candid thoughts the first time I'm getting a chance to fly this. Now I'm out here at a pretty familiar place, so I'm going to run this through its paces. We're going to be testing penetration, overall flight characteristics. I'm going to be flying in manual mode, but I'll also have the stabilization set to rock steady so we can see what it looks like in camera. Let's get started. Alright, so I got it set up. I'm just going to briefly go over what I'm doing with this. So right now I have it set up on horizon steady. I'm going to be recording stick cam, so there is stabilization turned on. I am flying in manual mode, 50 megabits per second. I didn't do anything else as far as the goggles go. Right out of the gate, I'm going to tell you that getting some pretty crazy light leak. The sun is behind me, so I'm getting leak on the side of these, so I really hope there's going to be some different foam for these goggles. But I'm going to take off from the trunk of the car because I don't want to get like a bunch of debris up in the props if I still have to review this. So. All right, let's give this a go.
Lloyd, thanks for checking in there with us, and
try to get the focus right.
Cool side of the door for sure.
The camera looks amazing, though. I'll tell you that straight out of the gate.
Got a good breeze blowing. If you're in the shade,
I can tell right now the sun is going to bother me. Getting crazy light leak, though.
All right, we're going to clear with Mr. Lloyd.
Wow. Can't even freaking see sun glare.
India 5 Hotel Victor with a recheck. Greg,
all right, so let's do this. Let's also make sure we are recording. Do the goggles record too?
India 5 Hotel Victor. Greg,
I guess the goggles record as well. So. All right, let's give it a go.
How are you doing?
All right, we are in manual. And it's not really windy today, so I've flown here a couple of times, and if it sounds like I'm nasally, it's because these goggles are pushing down on the bridge of my nose, and it's pretty nasally.
I am. I'm definitely counting down the days, and it's kind of funny. The HR folks are kind of not that anybody's counting, right? You know,
so far,
when
so
I tell
good.
them the number of work days left. And the other day, I talked to the
screen
CEO
looks
of the
amazing.
company,
The 1080p from these
and
goggles
I was saying
look
something about
absolutely
retiring,
stunning.
And he made the comment. He said, "What are we going to do without you?"
Let's see, first gap, can we get it?
I appreciate the compliment, the kind words.
All right.
I'm not real sure what
Feels
to tell
really
you
good.
there. So I'm wondering if that
I mean,
put some things in motion to
usually
go
by
ahead
now,
and hire my replacement.
I'd be breaking up in here a little bit with the air units, but so
we
far,
want you to go ahead and update that job description and
I
get
gotta
it
say
approved
it's
by
looking
HR
pretty crisp.
and then start post a position for hiring your replacement. And keep in mind, my last day is January 2nd, so I just find it rather odd.
Yeah, I'm being able to hit some of these gaps pretty easily. Starting to get a little bit of stutter right there. I don't know if that'll show up in the video. Oops, Scraggle. But we're pretty far. And I'm still, you know, looking pretty good. All bars and reception are good.
Anyway, good to have you check in here, and
something to be said about that. This area here, this used to be a old like driving range. Now I'm losing one bar of HD. I can see it. I'm trying to see, does it tell me how far? We're about 919 feet away. Up there we go. We're starting to get some breakups, so let me rise up.
So she can help to manage that, and we've also been working some on the
rising up over the treetops.
Amateur Club, the web page
that was there, and 700
feet. Get into it to do any updates, and so managed to get up.
So you can sort of see where I'm at. I'm over there.
Start doing some updates.
And all right, so
cleaning up some old links that aren't
I didn't make any changes to anything.
Some archive there that's probably pretty important.
Coming down
folks,
again,
so we'll,
getting more breakup
I
again.
think we're going to talk about that at the next meeting, upcoming meeting there in August. And,
so I'm at 4 bars of HD reception. The RC has not wavered at all.
Obviously, don't want to
so we've been flying for about 2 minutes now.
You know, right people approving it. So anyway,
I mean, so far this looks pretty good.
To help and move, help improve some stuff there.
Cruising along here.
Absolutely, Greg, and again, we definitely
we're just cruising. I'm not doing anything like crazy aggro or super aggressive. So
26th of next month, I believe it is. But anyway, looking forward to it. And thanks for all you do for
getting a little lower.
Radio, we definitely appreciate
There's like a lot of weeds
Greg.
and grass.
So,
if I go down in here, it's going to be bad. It's going to be hard to find it.
Stay on the cool side of the door there, and we'll catch you later.
So it's early. I know this place is
India
closed.
5 Hotel Victor. Mark was in and out, KE8 Sierra Foxtrot Sierra, but I'm going to see if he wants to say hi. Mark, if you're there, go ahead.
I used to ride here as a kid.
I'll say hello. I don't have too much to say. I'm busy right now. And that's why I'm in and out. Hey, take care. Have a good day. 23. Here at the 8 Sheriff Dot Cold Sheriff. Martin Wadron. So on.
Thanks for checking in there
this
with
thing
us.
handles
and,
like a dream.
Have a good afternoon. 73 to you. All right, well, clear at Kilo Echo 8 Sierra Foxtrot Sierra. We're again at
and it's pretty fast for a whoop. This is fast.
KCF, Queen Victor, KCF.
Damn, this is fast.
I'm Don, the Guardian. KCF, QV, but hello.
Not gonna lie, this is pretty impressive. The quality, the HD quality, back to the goggles, looks absolutely stunning. It pretty much looks like you would hope it would look. Or oh shit! Oh, what was that? Was that turkeys? Were those turkeys?
Nathan in the UK.
Kilo Bravo 5 Victor Delta Bravo.
I think I missed a couple there, but Ron got you in there twice. But we got with a whole lot of background noise. KC8 Foxtrot Victor, then Ron KB5EDB, Brian in the mobile WX5FTS. Then I missed one KI5. I think it was JD something other, and then I think that was Eddie there at the last. But let's get Brian in there in the mobile. WX5, follow the storm. Brian, go ahead.
Hey, good afternoon, Ray, and everybody else on the net. This is Whiskey X-Ray 5, follow that storm. Not following any storms today. I'm unfortunately following that sun. It's a little bright and hot outside right now, so just trying to stay as cool as I can. Unfortunately, I work at the airport up with Taco Tim and them, so unable to stay cool because I work outdoors fueling and defueling aircraft, so I'm always outside the hangars. Other than that, I don't got a whole lot. Hope everybody's staying cool and drinking lots of fluids. With that, I'll turn it back over to you, Ray. K5CFY and the net. This is Whiskey X-Ray 5, Foxtrot Tango Sierra.
Howdy, Brian. Well, you take care out there and stay cool. Drink lots of water there for sure. 73, we'll clear at WX5 FTS, and let's go to Mark at Aurora, Ohio. Kilo Charlie 8, Fox Crane Victor. Mark, you had a whole lot of background noise in there. I don't know where you were at, but go right ahead, Mark.
W8.
I just want to say hello. I'm using DV switch. So on Wednesday, well, the 14639's on. I'll use DV switch. So we'll send it back to net. Nice out here. Not too hot. Nice breeze. So back it comes. KWV.
I remember now, you're talking this morning that you were going to go to the baseball game there. So, well, enjoy yourself. And 73 to you, Mark. We'll clear at KC8, Foxtrot Victor. Let's go talk to Mr. Ron there. Kilo Bravo 5, Victor Delta Bravo. Go right ahead, Ron.
Well, good afternoon, Ray, and everyone else. This is KB5VDB. I guess you've got me covered twice because there's quite a bit of me to cover. So got some bad news today. My nursing service says that the insurance company says that they don't need to come out here anymore, but maybe once a month. So that's good and bad. Anyway, put my bunch in for your count, and I've got a net on Friday nights at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time on the Broken Arrow machine. It's on 146.91. It requires a negative offset and an 88.5 hertz PO tone, or you can go to Echolink, Alpha Foxtrot 5, Lima Whiskey -R, or All-Star node 530123. It'll be a training net, and I still haven't picked out something to talk about that night, so if anyone's ever got any ideas what we can talk about either for fun or for training, let me know. I do have some third-party traffic standing here if you would care to entertain.
Ron, be glad to go ahead with your third-party traffic.
This is KB5VDB with third party.
Hi, Papa, everybody.
Hello there, Mr. Dakota. How are you doing today?
Yes, he's finished. He's got this cat up on his shoulder that he says is a parrot. But anyway, we'll go ahead and let you clear and get on down the line. So be safe out there. Stay out of the heat. KB5VEP.
Thank you, Ron. and you be careful there. Stay cool, and 73 to you. Well, clear with KB5 VDB. And this next one I'm not real sure about. Kilo India 5 Juliet, not real sure about the rest of it. Come on in here.
Kilo India 5 Zulu Delta Echo. That's Chris from South Tulsa.
Grant, I knew I was close, but I didn't get it. But anyway, thanks for checking in there, Chris. How's everything?
I'm doing really well, so hello, Ray, and everybody on the net. Just trying to stay out of this heat. Unfortunately, I had to go rescue the mother-in-law, so my public service announcements of the day are make sure you have jumper cables in your car so that you can rescue your mother-in-law when she kills her battery in this heat. And the second one is make sure your teenagers, if they share your vehicle, that they've topped off the car and that it's not running on fumes when you go to rescue said mother-in-law. That's always fun. So, you guys stay cool, and I'll give it back to net control.
Yes, well, I've had, that definitely happened. The teenager and missing the jumper cable, so yeah. All righty, Chris. Well, thanks for checking in with us, and have a good afternoon there, and 73 to you. We'll clear with KI5ZDE, and let's go talk to Mr. Eddie, Whiskey 3, Echo Tango Bravo. Eddie, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Ray. For the second time today. I've got wires spread all over the place here, I tell you. I know when my older daughter comes up to visit in probably September, she's going to say, Dad, you got cables running here, you got wires going there, so I got everything everywhere. But I am back home now, and did have some brake work done for my daughter on her car. I think I mentioned that to you earlier. And so now, looking at the tires, she's got one bald tire on the front right side, one tire that's not too good on the left side, so she's definitely going to need at least 2 tires. And probably the people are recommending go ahead and replace all 4. So that's some more work. Actually, Midas quoted for everything: oil change, brakes, tires, all of them, $1,500. But I went ahead and had them do at least the brakes. And I think that I can get the tires changed for probably another close to $500, and maybe do an oil change for a little less than maybe around 50 maybe. So who knows? So I can probably get it down to just a little over 1,000. But she's one of us, adults now. She admits it. She says it's hard being an adult, and there's a lot of things going on. So one thing I got to teach her, though, is to really be able to take better care of her vehicles so that they'll last a little bit longer. So, but other than that, I'll go ahead and turn it back to you before I time it out. This is W3TV. Back to net.
Howdy, Eddie. We'll appreciate you checking in there with us, and have a good afternoon there, and I'll say 73 to you. And we're at the bottom of the list, and we're looking for additional check-in. So if anybody's out there that would like to check in or recheck, come with your call sign and name, please.
KI5TA2. WGAWU, recheck, Whiskey Delta 8, Mike, India Uniform, recheck on Echolink.
Kilo Delta 5, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra.
W5, ARS, Echolink.
K5CFY, this is Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Lima Golf, KD8SLG, Nick in Orville, Ohio.
Kilo Echo 8 Tango Quebec Romeo, Keith in Uniontown, Ohio, KE8TQR.
In there. Then I had an M7 that was covered up, and then I got Nick KD8SLG. So let's go. Let's see. Taco Tim, we got you in there. I think you're mobile anyway, so go ahead.
You are right. I am mobile. This is KI5TAQ. According to the thermometer on my car, it is 98 degrees. Yuck. That is way too hot for me. But then we're going to have to grin and bear it. At least I'm on the cool side of the car right now. Like being said earlier today, is that drink lots of fluids, lots of like water, Gatorade. Just don't drink beer. I never had a yen for it. I never liked it. And I never drink it. But that's me. Another thing I'd say is stay hydrated and just take it easy while doing outdoor activity, because there's such things known as heat stroke and sunstroke. One other thing, every Sunday night, this would be one of those announcements I'm making. Every Sunday night at 8, American Airlines Amateur Radio Club has a net on at 147.000 with a PL tone of 100, and that's every Sunday night. And they also have a face-to-face coming up on August 26th. Yes, I know someone would say that's going to interfere with another Ham Fest. We didn't plan on it, but it's that way. And it's at the Martin East Library off of Garnett Road at 9 a.m. And of course, both of those, all you have to be is a licensed amateur radio operator. You do not have to be associated with American Airlines. With that said, I'll send it back to Net Control. This is KI5TAQ.
KI5TAQ, I think you timed it out there, Tim.
I may have, but that's the following of my announcements today. So, like I said on the last bit, for American Airlines Amateur Radio Club, you do not have to be an American Airlines associate. Just be a licensed amateur radio operator, and you can have fun being on the net. With all that said, this is KI5TAQ, and back to Net Control.
Well, thanks for checking in there with us. You be careful there in the mobile there, and have fun out at the sand pile or wherever you play, and we'll catch you later. We'll clear with KI5TAQ, and I got Keith in there off the blue screen. Thank you there, Nick. KE8TQR. Keith, go ahead. And Grant, you'll be up next.
K5CFY KE8TQR. Just wanted to get in here on the second hour and say hi to you, Ray. You're doing a fine job on the net today, staying cool, I'm sure. But yeah, I've been out in the yard mowing, weed whacking, and trying to make it look a little nicer. But anyway, I'm coming inside, so I'm done out there. And I just wanted to say good afternoon to you. Hope to hear you tonight on the Beacon Net. Yep, I'll be in on that also. But anyway, like everybody who said, be careful out there. It's hot. And hydrate, take water with you, and just be a little slower than normal. But yeah, everyone take care. So I'll send this back to you, Ray. Thanks for taking my check-in. Thanks to Nick for getting it in there. And have a good day. With that, this is KE8TQR saying 73, everyone.
All righty, Keith. Again, thanks for checking in with us. Always good to hear from you. And 73, stay there on the cool side for sure. We'll clear with KE8TQR. Let's go talk to Grant, Kilo Delta 5 Alpha Foxtrot Sierra. Grant, you got your internet back on there yet?
Okay, flying the net, KD5AFS. Yeah, it was out about 6-7 minutes, and it come back on. I was scratching my head trying to figure out why Netlogger wasn't doing anything. And I closed the Netlogger and tried to pull it back up, and then about then, the little symbol for no internet popped up. So I guess it was Cox. But it's working again now for the time being. Other than that, Ray, not much going on here. Just sitting around, soaking up the AC. I'm up to 98 so far, 98.3 to be exact. But other than that, I think I'm going to ride along for the rest of the net, and I'm going to go get the ice bag out of the freezer and do my third icing on my back. It seems to help a whole lot. A lot of times I can ice it a few times and it'll just go away. If I don't do anything about it, then it starts shooting pain through my right hip and down my leg. So hadn't messed up in a long time, but I knew it was coming yesterday. I should have done something about it yesterday. But anyhow, all's well here, Ray. Thanks for running the net and picking me up. And I did hear that Mike 7 come in a couple of times, but I could not get the rest of this call, so I don't know if he's still out there or not, but I heard him. Anyhow, Ray, I'll send it back to you, sir. KD5 AFS.
K5 CFY. Yeah, Grant, I heard the M7 station. I'm going to go to him next, see if we can get him out there, and I guess Keith heard him too, but there was quite a pile up there. But thank you, Grant, and good luck with that back there. Take care of it, and we'll catch you later. 73 will clear us Kilo Delta 5 Alpha Foxtrot Sierra, and we heard a Mike 7 station out there from the UK. Mike 7, could you come back in here and give me your call sign?
Mike 7, Charlie, Quebec, Victor. That's M7 CQV. Nathan in the UK. Good afternoon to you, Ray.
Nate, glad we got you in there. We all heard you, and but Mike 7 is all I got. But we got you in there now. Mike 7, Charlie, Quebec, Victor. Good to hear you. And how's everything going over there this evening?
Yeah, it's not too bad over here this evening. We've got rain, and it's quite cool. We did have a few weeks ago, we had some warm weather, but it seems to have left us. We don't have anything like what I'm hearing from the guys over your side, 90 up in the 90s, but nothing like that over here at the moment. But glad I finally got through. I kept getting doubled over, and I know with the Echo Link, if somebody keys up, you get sort of overridden. But I'm glad I got in to speak to you. I keep missing it now that we've done the hour shorter. I keep missing the net, but now and again I do catch up, and I do it. Thank you very much for running the net, Ray, and I'll let you go on further down and see if we can get some more check-ins. 73s for now.
All righty, Nate. Well, I'm glad we got you in there, and we're kind of working on maybe later on, maybe in the fall, having the third hour again. So anyway, but thanks for checking in with us. Have yourself a good evening there, and come back and join us anytime you can. We always enjoy talking to you. 73 will clear with Mike 7, Charlie, Quebec, Victor, and I think I heard Whiskey 7 Alpha Romeo Sierra. I'm not real sure about that. Whiskey 7, come on back in here.
Maybe it was Whiskey 5 Alpha Romeo Sierra in Cherry Valley, Arkansas.
Probably it. Maybe you and Nate were, and I got the 7s mixed up, but go right ahead.
Thank you. I've been trying to get into the net through the repeater in here. And I can hear it just fine and check in and to hit the net, the repeater, but I don't seem to be able to get checked in on the net to it. So I decided to go with Airco Link and give it a try there. And I like this. This will work out as well. So with that, I'm going to return it back to y'all. We're on our way to go to the gym and do a little bit of a workout. So with that, I hope everybody has a nice day and a nice week. This is W5 ARS Whiskey 5 Alpha Romeo Sierra.
W8WK.
Righty, Terry. Well, I apologize for not hearing you in there, but it gets pretty congested sometimes. But thanks for the patience there and getting in there. We always enjoy talking to you there from Arkansas. So 73 to you. And come back anytime you can. We'll clear with Whiskey 5 Alpha Romeo Sierra. And let's go to Lefty there, KD8 SLG. And Nick, good afternoon. Thanks for coming back and checking on my hour there.
K5 CFY, this is KD8 SLG. Good afternoon, Ray, and all the Boredom Breaker netizens, wherever you may be, and whatever time of day it is. You know, Andy says that that my check-ins don't count unless I actually speak. So, you know, I always got to get in here, and you know I like having a QSO with you there, sir. Let's see, two things. While you got a free hand there, try typing in WD8MIU with just your left hand, just for practice. He tried to get in on one of those last rounds. I saw him light up, but I didn't hear him either, but I saw him light up. So he's in there and waiting. I was thinking about Ron there. 5 EDB wants to have a training a net this week, and he was looking for topics. I was thinking about just ham etiquette kind of things, you know, and I know he's done it before, so I'm kind of half joking, but kind of half not. Little things like, you know, not chewing food while you get on the microphone, or if you have to scream into the microphone to hear yourself, you're probably in an environment that's too loud to be checking into a net with or talking to people with, and you know, leaving enough space between transmissions in case there's an emergency, or to just let the repeaters drop. Oh, I guess we don't have to have that net anymore, Ron. I said it all. Ray, before I go, I want to remind everybody about the beacon net tonight, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock Tulsa time. Early check-ins a half hour beforehand. Dustin will be at the helm there for the big show, and I'll be taking the early check-ins. And that's W8WKY repeater, 48496 on All-Star, W8WKY-R on Echolink, and we are linked up to the Boredom Breaker Hub, so if you can get here, you can get there. Hope to hear some of you folks there tonight. This is KD8 SLG, back to net control.
Nick, well, I appreciate that, and I'll tell you what, I'm one of the world's worst. I know Jen talks about being quick key, but old school, you know, with the RF, you know, you don't have to wait for anything, and now with all of the All-Star and Echolink, it's hard for me. It's a hard habit to break, doing a quick key, but you got to do it. So appreciate it, Nick, and we'll definitely catch you tonight on the Beacon Net. 73, my friend, we appreciate all you do for us, and the ham radio community down here and up there both. So 73 Nick, we'll clear with KD8 SLG, and we do have Mr. Wade in there. I did type him in with just my left hand. WD8 MIU, warm weather Wade, go right ahead.
Very good, Ray. Thank you, Nick, for telling them that. And we have a cold, so bear with me. But we're here in the car. Actually sitting in a Walmart parking lot. Got to go run in and pick up a couple things. So we're on Echo Link. But that's about all I got. I probably should save my voice. I'll try to check the Beacon Net tonight. Try to support my friends there. And we'll catch up to you later. WD8 MIU, Seminole, Florida, and it's about 85 degrees here. Back over to you, Ray.
All righty, Wade. Well, definitely take care of that cold. Hot toddy maybe or something. Who knows? But anyway, you definitely don't sound like yourself there, so you take care there. All right, we're clear with WD8 MIU. Again, we're at the bottom of the list. Anybody else would like to check into the net?
Kilo 5 Alpha Victor Foxtrot, K5 ABF, Alex in Glenpool, Oklahoma.
Golf 58, Sierra Zulu Lima, Dave in Newport, South Wales.
Them IDs out of the way there. We picked up Mr. Alex, Kilo 5 Alpha Victor Foxtrot. Got our good friend Dave there in Newport. And let's go up to Alex. Mr. Alex, K5 ABF. Did you get that trailer all spick and span and ready to go for the vacation next month?
K5 CFY, I about called you Susie, my gosh. K5 CFY, this is K5 ABF Alex here, 10 miles south of Tulsa. Yep, we got it all stick and span ready to go. Just have to load it up and take off. That's the way we like to keep it. I try to talk my wife into just keeping it loaded all the time, so all you have to do is hook on and drive off. That'd be the best, but that's a little difficult. So anyway, she's got her things she has to take with her, you know. Like George Carlin used to talk about his things. What was it called? His stuff. Oh, the stuff he had to take with him when he went to, and more stuff and that kind. Anyway, Ray, I've been outside working in the yard all morning. It's amazing how you find one thing and then that leads to another and leads to another, and it just doesn't end, I'll tell you what. But I did get the misters, Arizona misters cleaned out, and Dave, you ought to look up the Arizona misters if you get a chance and see what they are. But anyway, they are cleaned and they are perking along and putting out the mist, and gosh, the patio is quite comfortable even when it's 100 degrees outside, so it makes it nice. All right, I'll give it back to you, Ray. You have a good day. Got a good net, 69 on the list. Wow. I almost did it again. K5 CFY, this is K5 ABF, and I haven't been drinking beer.
Probably not drinking beer, but have you been slurping beer? I see on the blue screen you, part of the thing was not to do with slurp beer while you're talking on the radio. But anyway, Alex, before you go there, where are you going on your vacation?
Well, why, Ray, we're going to the Joplin Ham Fest, but actually I am from that area originally, and I have sister-in-laws, nephews, and cousins all over the place around Joplin. We're going to go up and stay at Neosho for 3 days and enjoy the family and the Ham Fest. That's it. That's the plan. That's
By the way, that's August 25th and 26th. It does coincide with the AA meeting. Sorry about that.
Alrighty, yeah, okay. Well, I was just wondering, but anyway, all right. Well, I think we'll be able to cover for you. I think just one day is all we got to cover for you, Thursday, I guess. But anyway, we'll hope you have a good time. I'm sure you will up there visiting the Hamfest and all the in-laws and outlaws. So good deal. All right, Alex, I'm going to let you go. 73 to you, and stay cool. We'll catch you later. We'll clear with K5AVF. Go talk to Mr. Dave there. Golf Whiskey 8 Sierra Zulu Lima. Dave, welcome to the net, and how are you doing this evening?
K5CF1. GW8SNL. Good afternoon there, Ray, and afternoon to everybody on the Boredom Breaker Net there as well. And no, I don't slurp beer, drink beer. Oh dear, it's all good fun. Yeah, we're all fine over here. Sue managed to get bitten by a mosquito sometime yesterday evening, and it's bitter. It's come up in a bit of a big lump, but apart from that, she's fine. Declan's great. He's downstairs doing something or other. I'm up in the shack here, sort of getting a few things working. And apart from that, that's about it. We got 63 degrees Foxtrot. It always seems to be 63 around about this time of the evening. Sun will be down in about an hour, and local time's 20:03. Okay there, Ray. Thanks for adding Declan, and to Whiskey Zero, Kind Young Ham, and Sue. Mike Whiskey 7 finally did it as my proxies. And with that there, Ray, I'll pop it back to you because you're into overtime there. Hi. K5CFY from TW8SZL.
Alrighty, Dave. Well, thanks for checking in with us. Always appreciate you checking in there and getting you on the list there. Thanks for you and Declan on Sunday. I think Declan is up this Sunday. Looking forward to that. Listening, he does a great job. Well, you do as well. I guess he gets it from the old man there. But appreciate it, Dave. Have a good evening there, and say hi to Declan and Miss Sue there. And this is Ray K5CFY. It is past the top of the hour, so I'm going to call last call for check-ins. I'd like to thank everybody that took time to check into the net. Appreciate the Ohio group, the SARA Club, linking up with us for 2 hours on Wednesday. We definitely appreciate all of the check-ins from Ohio and all over. And everybody have a great rest of the day. 73, this is Ray, K5CFY. This net is closed.
One more to the net, Kilo Echo 8, Hotel November Kilo, Echo, Kilo Echo, Hotel November Kilo, Elmore and Akron.
This is KD8SLG. I want to thank everybody who participated today in the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. The repeater is now returned to normal and customary use. And Elmer, sorry I was already in the process of disconnecting there when you checked in.
Not a problem there. I'll try to check the Borealis net later today.
Beacon Net tonight at 10 o'clock. Early check-ins at 9:30. We'll be listening for you there, Elmer. Have a great day. KD8SLG clear.
Have a great day as well. K8HNK on the side listening.
Meeting tonight at 7:30. W8VPV. Repeater.